Hi, welcome to IDEA4. Today we're going to change it up a bit. No definitions, no, lists of vulnerability. IDEA4 today is play. The idea of play is sort of the magic, the secret, the key to just really increasing your creativity. It's letting yourself play. It's letting yourself be free to be silly, to make mistakes, to try new things, to not be self-conscious and not be worried about, ooh, what I can do and what I can't do and what I know how to do and what I'm good at. Who cares? Who cares? Don't think. There is zero thinking available for this day. Zero. Turn it off. Creativity and play sort of go hand in hand. You will be hard-pressed to find a child that is not full of play or creativity, or both. They maximize each other. You will be hard-pressed to find a dog or a puppy that doesn't know how to play or doesn't enjoy a good, rough and tumble kind of session. I want there to be no thinking today. None. Zero. I want there to be no worrying today. I want there to be no grown-up activity today. I want you to just forget all of those things and the worries and the fears and the insecurities. Throw them away. Just throw them away. We're going to play. The more you play, the more you allow yourself to experiment, the more you run into happy accidents, the more you free yourself. So I want you to think, when was the last time you played? Just played. Not necessarily play in your craft room or your workshop or wherever it is that you play. Not necessarily play something like golf, because I don't know how much gut-busting fun you have when you do golf. Play something like Twister, like racing, like chase, like jumping, like tug-of-war, like, those kinds of things. Really exciting, really fun, really non-productive, or what it seems like is non-productive, play. We need to play. Have you played today? Would you say you play once a day? Would you say you play once a week? Would you say you play once a month? Would you say you actually play once every year? I want you to take inventory of how often you play. I want you to think without thinking a little bit about play today. We're going to play. It doesn't count. I'm not counting if you have kids and you just play dolls or play trucks or play that kind of stuff. It's just that really loose, really happy, really light stuff where it's a play. A game, a laugh. I want that to be the theme today, because that's going to unlock all kinds of new things in you, and it's just going to create awesomeness. Creativity is contagious. You'll see the quote there. The more you play, the more other people want to play, the more play we have in the whole world, and I think that's important. So important. So, completing the task today, there's a TED Talk to watch. She's adorable. She's very funny. She makes some really great points. Why are childish things sort of looked down upon? I don't know. I get that joke all the time. Oh, it must be nice to draw pictures all day long. Yeah, you know what? It's sweet. It's awesome. You don't do that? Sucks to be you. Think of a great way to do what you love to do, and what is play to you. Okay, that's off topic. But so watch the TED Talk. She's awesome. Number 2 on the completing the task, there's a download, and it contains a game called Funny Bones, and you can't buy this game anymore. It was invented in 1968, and that's probably about the same time that the whole world stopped playing. So I've probably seriously infringed on their copyrights, but since you can't buy it, I decided to create a little download so you could print it and make your own cards. The instructions are included. If you print on 8.5 by 11 regular paper, you're going to want to stick the cards to something a little bit more sturdy, something cardstockish. You don't have to print them. If you want to just take a look at the theme there and then create your own cards, that's totally fine. The originals, I'll include some pictures on the post, had adorable illustrations, and it was so much fun. So I came upon this game in my grandma's basement one time, and I took it because it looked kind of cool and fun, and ended up just thoroughly enjoying the play. So part 2 of the task, you're going to download and create this game for yourself, and part 2B, you're going to find people to play with you. So call them up, bribe them with wine, beer, whatever it is. You need a couple of people. You need at least 2 or 3 people. I think you need even numbers to play. So invite however many even numbers you need, and force them, beg them, trick them into playing, and see how much fun you have. Just blame it on this course, blame it on me, blame it however you have to do to get people playing, and see if you have any fun. Promise, I promise you will. So that's completing the task. After you get done that, the next thing that we're going to do is the ready, set, create. So this is really, really, really important this day. It doesn't seem like it's important, and it really doesn't require any thinking. I need you to find a box of crayons or oil pastels. Even chalk pastels will work, pencil crayons will work. I need you to find a couple of big sheets of paper, and we're going to scribble, 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 scribble. If your arm doesn't hurt, you're not doing it right. If your table's not shaking, you're not doing it right. I want you to just forget anything and everything. I want you to scribble every inch of white space off of that paper. Every inch. I don't want light scribbles so I can see white space through the scribbles. I want deep, dark, hard scribbles, shapes, swirls, anything that you can do there. Anything that you can do to figure out and be entertained and delighted by how the colors play with each other. You'll notice if you put green and orange together, you're gonna get like muck. You'll notice if you put, you know, red and green together, you'll get a muck. See how the colors play with each other. See how things happen. See how oil pastels reacts when it's just playing, or chalk when it's just playing, or crayons when they're just playing. I expect you will go through an entire box. That's your goal. An entire box of crayons or an entire box of oil pastels. Just making a mess. If you really want to go through a box, pick oil pastels because they go through fast. A cheap set of oil pastels is less than $3. So I'm not asking you to spend, I'm not asking you to wreck things. I just want you to play. I want you to create a whole bunch of pieces of paper full of color and full of movement and full of dancing and just full of scribbles. Today's assignment is just to scribble. So I need you to scribble and scribble and scribble and scribble and scribble and scribble until it's really fun. Because I know when you start, it's not going to be fun. It's going to be kind of stressful. Like, oh my God, what is she making us do here today? This is ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. It's play. Just keep going. Just play. On the little bit extra, I want you to get out of your studio, just completely out. I want you to find a game or a place or a walk or something that you can do. Go kick a soccer ball around. Just forget about work. Forget about this class. Forget about deadlines. Forget about bills. Screw bills. Just forget about all the things that you have to do and just get out there. Even if it's just taking a walk, noticing colors, noticing how many people you pass that are playing. Just get out, have some free time. It's essential to nurturing your creativity. So, I think that's it. Day 4, not day 4, idea 4. You did it. Play. So important. Get going. Play.